Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, that's a physical form, alright, but who even is that? Well, yeah, they talked about the servants, so these are the servants, I guess, right? I guess I'm finally sort of understanding it. Alright, what's up everybody? It's that time for us to start a new show over on the channel, and it's going to be Fate Zero. Now, this show was actually requested to me by Julian, so I want to give a massive shout out to Julian for supporting the channel and requesting for me to watch Fate Zero. I am basically diving in as blind as you possibly could. I know nothing about the show whatsoever other than the fact that it is anime. There's a few things that, you know, Julian told me about it, like a couple hints, I guess, basically being that, like, okay, the story can definitely be pretty convoluted at times, and, like, complicated to follow, I guess, but I always like that, honestly. Yeah, maybe another thing is that, like, I know that this is apparently the prequel, if I'm saying it right, this is the prequel to, like, Fate Stay Night or something like that. I was told by him, I think, even if Stay Night came earlier, right? But I did some digging, and I think there's, like, a bunch of Fate sub-series or something like that. I could be wrong about it, but that's what I saw. Anyway, Julian told me that I could basically just dive into Fate Zero, yeah, without any knowledge of the other Fate sub-series that I just mentioned. And I should be able to follow along with it, even though there's like an ongoing discussion what the best starting point for the series is. But I'm going to be starting off with Fate Zero, like I said, because it was requested to me, and so that's what I'll simply be doing. Yeah, and other than that, I really don't have too much else to say. I'm going to be watching the Blu-ray extended version as well on request, which is going to be, I think, a little bit longer, and we'll have some, like, deleted scenes and stuff, so yeah, that will be cool for sure. Yeah, and I think without further ado, we can just dive into the series. So I'm looking forward to seeing what episode 1 is going to bring. Now, of course, being that this is a requested show over on Patreon, we will be watching the show over there for the foreseeable time, as long as it does get requested. For now, there won't really be a schedule for it. However, if you do see this video up on YouTube eventually, that means there will probably be a bunch more episodes for you to check out in early access over on my Patreon page. So go and check out the pinned comment, yeah, in the comment section, of course, on top, or the link on top of the description as well. And that way you will be able to see quite a few episodes ahead by now. But without further ado, guys, we're just gonna dive into the first episode of Fate Zero. So here we go. Wow, wait, it's the same production company as, like, Demon Slayer? I recognize that name for sure. Okay. New dad? Is this some type of, like, royal family? Or what's with the bed? The bed looks so fancy. Yeah, they've got the pillows going on in the room too, even though the rest of the room looks so empty. Oh, they're like way up in the mountains somewhere. I will be the cause of your death. Fascinating. This is very cryptic already. How did they meet? Well, guy on a mission, I guess. 8 more years and your fight will come to an end. She has given herself up completely for him, basically, right? Ilia's veil. Are we gonna get some type of flash, like some cut maybe soon? Going forward in time? Wow, I have no idea what to make of it yet, but that's very promising. Holy shit, look at that castle, man. That's one hell of a building. Italy, 3 years ago. This is 3 years before the scene we saw. The Holy Grail was, she mentioned that. Power to command the servants. Okay. What is he, a regular sword fighter or something, or? What? Literally?
対決は秘密裏に行うというのが暗黙の掟だ。それを徹底させるために我ら聖堂教会から監督役が派遣される。
Oh my god, this is so complicated, dude.
私たち教会の人間が務めるのですか。
不行きに現れる聖杯が神の御子の生物とは別物だという確証は当の昔に。
Okay.
だからといって放置するには不行きの聖杯は強大すぎる。何せ万能の願望機だ。このましからざる輩の手に渡ればどんな最悪を招くことか。時臣君本人についてもその人柄は保証できるし、何よりも彼は聖杯の用途を明確に規定している。
根源への到達。
To reach the root?
遠坂の悲願はその一点において他はない。
The root of what?
かつて志を同じ
Einsburns. We heard that name. Dude, this episode is like a crazy info dump so far. Oh my god, man. I'm still trying to figure out what they mean with the grill and everything, and like, what is this war that they're talking about, this battle? The names aren't exactly easy to follow along with either. I'm not gonna lie. They're just circling around him. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna become a mage. I see. Command the servant in the... Okay, okay, okay.
何か質問はあるか、キレイ。
一つだけ。マスターの選別をする聖杯の意志というのは一体どういうものなんですか。
Are there any credit? I mean, he had the... Oh, I see. The master who needs it most. For what reason, though?
そうとも限らない。過去には本来は選ばれないイレギュラーな人物が霊児を宿すこともあったらしいが。ああ、なるほど、キレイ君。君はまだ自分が選ばれたことが。
But he had the mark already, they mentioned, I think, right? Like that was a sign?
正直なところ、拍子抜けしたほどです。彼からしてみれば、何の関係もない闘争に巻き込まれたのも同然のことだったでしょう。
Well, how long has he known these guys here?
それが救いだったのかもしれません。つい先日、あれは妻
Oh.
目先を変えて新たな任務に取り組む
Like a different wife, right? Than the one we saw, clearly. Huh. 1 year ago. Again, I'm guessing that they're talking about this related to the opening scene that we saw, right?
カリア君、久しぶり。出張から帰ってきたの？カリアおじさん、おかえり。リンちゃん。またお土産買ってきてくれたの？これリン、お行儀の悪い。
はい。さくらちゃんは？
さくらはね、もういないの。
Who is Sakura? Like a brother or?
葵さん。
さくらはね、もう私の娘でも。
No longer my daughter or Rin's little sister. What's that supposed to mean?
あの子は。
Oh, sent to a different family.
どうして？
古き名優たる魔党の要請に応えると、そう遠坂の当主が決定したの。 私が意見できるわけがない。
Nothing to do about it, I guess. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna need to read a wiki summary after this episode. Oh, she's in the Tosaka family.
それでいいのか。
But I'm still trying to figure out who the Tosaka family is exactly, and
当たり前の家族の幸せなんて求めるのは間違い。
all these names they've been throwing at me, man.
幸せを望んで、あいつと。
これは遠坂と魔党の問題よ。魔術師の世界に背を向けたあなたには関わりのない話。
落語者がよくおめおめと顔を出せたものよ。その面もう二度とわしの前にさらすでない。
Darken my doorstep. This guy.
カリア。
遠坂の次女を迎え入れたそうだな。
Ah, so this is the guy.
もう早い。
そんなにまでして魔党の血筋に魔術師の因子を残したいのか。
それをなじるか。他でもない貴
I'm
様。
confused though, because it was mentioned that he had a wife that had died already. That was 3 years ago. Now this is like 1 year ago, and there's a different, what I assume was used to be his wife or ex, or I don't know what it was.
ここまで事情は切迫せなんだ。それを貴様というやつ。
茶番はやめろよ、吸血鬼。あんたはあんた自身の不老不死を叶えるために聖杯を欲しているだけだ。
Yeah, that seems like a fair motive for somebody looking like this.
60年の周期が来年に
He kind of looks like he's got the eternal life already. Looks like Gollum.
聖杯さえ手に入るなら遠坂さくらに用はないわけだな。
お主何を考えておる。
取引だ、造剣。俺は次の聖杯戦争で魔党に聖杯を持ち帰る。それと引き換えに遠坂さくらを解放しろ。バカを言え。今日の今日まで何の修行もしてこなかった落語者が。
I mean, the person we're talking about is not the woman in the bed or something at the start of the show, right?
可能にする秘術があんたにはあるだろう。あんたお得意の虫使いの
Seems like it.
巻き込まずに済ますのが目的ならば、カリア。いささか遅すぎたようじゃの。
じじい。まさか。
Oh shit, what? Where even is she? Oh my god, surrounded by a bunch of insects. That's fucking gross as hell. Creepy. The worm pit. Well, how long? Okay. He just like brought him here to witness? Oh my god, man. Yeah, you're gonna step into the worms yourself?
それでも万が一貴様が聖杯を手にするようならば、王ともその時は無論小娘は用済みじゃ。あれの教育は1年限りで。
Oh my god, man.
二言はないな。魔党造剣。
So what, he's gonna go hunt for the grail instead?
それで狂い死にせずにおったら、お主の本気を認めてやろうではないか。
Man, I'm genuinely trying to process it all, guys.
何の知らせ？
どうやら聖杯は魔術協会の最高学府時計塔からもマスターを選んだようだ。
誰？
厄介な男だ。
Naturally. Eldest son of the Archibald family, that's who we're going after? Kenneth. Okay. At least we know who has it. London too, yeah. That's the Big Ben.
なぜこのような初歩的な話から始めるかというと、先日一人の学生が私のもとに論文を提出してきたから。
So is this the guy? I guess so, right?
タイトルは
How wizardry should be in the new century.
この論文は今私が話した。
Okay, who are the pupils here? Who is the guy that we're looking at right now? He seems to feel some type of way about what he's saying. Well, interested at the very least.
はっきり言おう。これに書かれていることはすべて妄想に過ぎない。
Unless he is the one.
は血統の違いで決まる。これは覆すことのできない事実である。
Oh god, is he the Archibald kid then?
ウェイバーベルベット。
I first thought it would be the guy doing the lecture here.
このような妄想を抱く者がいたとは実に嘆かわしい。
先生、僕は今の球体然とした魔術協会への問題提起として。
ウェイバー君、いいかね。魔術協会の歴史から見れば君の家はまだ生まれたばかりの赤ん坊にも等しい。親に
What's he saying?
まず言葉を覚えるのが先。
Wow, don't speak about any of this.
バカにしやがって、バカにしやがって、バカにしやがって。
Oh, he's gonna pay for that though.
やることか。あいつ、僕の論文を読んで嫉妬したんだ。僕の才能を恐れたんだ。だからみんなの前であんな真似を。うわ！
君は高齢化の学生か？講義はどうした？
アーチボルト先生に用事を頼まれちゃった。
Okay, no, that was Mr. Archibald. So it was the guy doing the lecture after all.
先生に届けてもらえるか？
これですか？
頼んだよ。大事なものらしいから。
Yeah, that can be good. There's something with that package clearly. What's gonna be in there? A bomb? Nah, not a bomb. Something else. Something more supernatural.
聖杯戦争。
That's where he's going off to, I guess.
始まりの御三家と呼ばれるアインツベルン、マキリ。
Ah, those are the three first
魔
families.
術師は互いに協力し合い、あらゆる願望を実現させるという。だが、聖杯が叶えるのはただ一人の祈りのみ。協力関係は血で血を。
Ah, so that's what got them to fight. The grill wouldn't allow it. I see. Okay, it's starting to make sense.
それを手にする権限を持つ者として7人の魔術師を選択し、
Okay.
サーバントと呼ばれる英霊召喚を可能とさせる。
Right. They talked about the servants.
セイバー、ランサー、
Oh, it's like different types too.
アサシン、7つのクラスに振り分けられたサーバントが見解。7人のいずれが聖杯の担い手としてふさわしい。
Okay. Why could they not have told me this in the beginning of the episode? Oh man. I mean, I still don't know if I really follow who's going to be taking part exactly, but... Oh, he wants to be one of them. Oh. What kind of relic? Is that what's in there? Oh shit, the package got him the relic, or what is this? I can't even say that looks like a relic though, that looks like blood. I don't know what that was, or maybe cloth? So basically it's just like access point to the tournament or whatever, right?
この屋敷に入るところは誰にも見られてないだろうね。
ご心配なく。可視不可視を問わず、この屋敷を監視している使い魔や魔導機の存在はありません。それは私が保証します。
What the fuck? Who is this? Hassan the Spy Heroic Spirit. Okay. I like the design though.
間違いなく父に伝わります。他の魔術師が行動を起こすのはまだ先のことと思われます。
いずれこの屋敷の周囲にも他のマスターの放った使い魔どもが右往左往することになるだろう。
I mean, I'm still not entirely following, right? But like, why is it they constantly keep talking about mages and stuff when it was just explained that like there's basically 7 different types, the mage is just one of them?
純血の血統を誇ってきたアインツベルンが唐突に外部の魔術師を婿養子に迎え入れた。エミやキリツ。
Okay. Oh.
魔術師殺しと呼ばれた男だ。
But that's who we saw in the very beginning. So that was a different guy. I was wondering about that already, I guess.
探索させていた生異物がようやく見つかった。それを媒介とすれば、剣の英霊としておよそ考えうる限り、最強のサーバントが召喚されよう。キリスムよ、そなたに対するアインツベルンのこれは最大の援助と思うがよい。
痛み入ります。
Ah, together with her.
6のサーバントの全てを借り尽くし、必ずや第三魔法ヘブンズフィールを
Okay, so that's the task he was given. But this is still 1 year before the scene we saw, right?
その名前聞き覚えがあります。
ほう、聖堂教会にも轟いていた。
Right, okay, now it's making sense. These are different parties.
エリアといえば当時はかなりの悪名だった。この男は魔術師専用に特化したフリーランス
Freelance assassin.
魔術師を知るがゆえ
One hell of a job.
最も魔術師らしからぬ方法で魔術師を追い詰める。読んでみたまえ。
Okay.
狙撃、毒
Sniping, poisoning, bombs in public places. Dude, was the package...
標的が乗り合わせたというだけで
God, I couldn't even tell who was giving the package. Was it him? I don't know.
魔術師というのは世界の方から外れた存在であるか
But then what was in the package could have been very wrong.
遵守しなければならない。だがこの男
Or bad, rather.
魔術師であるという誇りをみじんも持ち合わせていないんだ。
このエミヤ・キリツグという男は何を目的に殺し屋など。
まあおそらくは金銭だろうな。
Yeah, he's just a assassin for hire, that's it.
奴が関わってきたのは魔術師の暗殺だけではない。
I mean, the way the wife was talking,
傭兵として小遣い稼ぎをやっていたらしい。
it seemed like there was some grander purpose to everything though, right? Like he had a much greater mission. I doubt it was just about money. So is he trying to get the grill for himself? Well, how am I supposed to interpret that?
集めた情報を整理して
Something else, maybe?
遠坂時臣、
Okay.
遠坂家当主、
Right, right.
火の属性で宝石魔術を扱う手強いやつだ。
Jewel magic.
的を狩りや。当主を継がなかった落語者を強引にマスターに仕立て上げたわけか。そ
Ah.
の老人も必死だな。ケイネス・エルメロイ・アーチボルト。
Right, right.
そして
エミやキリツグ、アインズベルンが招き入れた最強の切り札。私の最愛の人。
But okay. Well, that's 4 families, right? Who were the original 3?
いや、5人目のマスターは
Oh, we got another one even. Sent by the
こと
church.
にね、綺麗。
Kirei.
聖堂教会から？
監督役を務める琴峰理性神父の息子だ。
See, I mean, this is always what happens with me in anime, but like in the beginning I couldn't even tell if these were different characters and stuff.
死と決裂したとは
It was so much to follow, oh my god.
経歴まで洗ってやるんだが、君も読んでごらん。
Guess I was too focused on the subtitles.
綺麗、大した人物のようね。
だが突然出世街道を外れて聖堂教会に志願している。なぜよりによって教会の裏組織に身を落とすような真似をした。
父親の影響かしら。
一度は代行者にまで任命されたこと。
Yeah.
代行
Was the father the older guy that we saw talking to him, or was it the other guy that he just talked to in the room?
以前の僕と同じ。
I think it was the older guy.
エミヤ・キリツグ。彼の仕業とされる暗殺は短期間のうちに連続して決行され、七へと赴くことに何らかの脅迫観念があったかのような明らかに自滅的な行動権。
I don't know, that's what you would tell yourself when you hate your enemy, I think. I don't think you really plan on any of that.
奴が習得した魔術のカテゴリーを。
Yeah, there's a lot of categories apparently.
何でもあと一歩のところまで突き詰めておいて、そこから
And
何
then
の未練もなく
switches? Oh, okay. I have no idea what that's about though.
クズ同然に
Yeah, yeah.
アイリー
Master of none.
このことにね、綺麗のあり方が恐ろしい。
実利とリスクの釣り合いが完全に破綻している。こいつが
See, they don't understand each other at all. Yeah, that's the hilarious part. They've got that in common at least. They keep mentioning like traits of each other, but they can't make sense of it.
何を求めて
どうして命を賭してまで聖杯を求める。この男も聖杯を手にするだけのゆえんを持ち合わせているはずなんだ。だがそれが何なのかまるで見えない。
Because, like, why would he not want the grail? Because his family is not supposed to be part of it, right? Like, that's not a family name we saw being mentioned. Mia neither.
9年前に唐突に
I think.
幕を閉じた北の魔術師アインツベルンと
I gotta rewatch like what the original three families were.
その時彼は答えを得たのだ。
ギリギリ間に合ったではないか。聖杯に選ばれたということは貴様もそれなりの術師として認められたということだ。ひとまずは褒めてとらすぞカリア。じゃがな、無様な姿よ。
Yeah, what's with the white hair and everything?
左足はまだ動くのか？
Oh, dude, yo. He didn't even hit him, he stuck it right in there. Ugh. The fuck? Were those just supposed to be blood vessels? Oh, crest worms. Oh, fuck. He's got the worms inside of him. Damn. Oh, here's the student. He's got the seal now? Oh, shit. Something tells me you should not be this happy about it. It may, honestly, it may have been like altered or like, I don't know, it's probably like meant to show you the sign and you think that you're good, right? That you've been selected, but that's not what it is. You're just dying a slow death or something. What the fuck? Hypnosis? Oh. Oh, because he came to this place new, I guess, right? Oh, shit, dude. He had messed with their minds. Yeah, I see.
これが1500年も前の時代の発掘品だって。つまり呼び出した英霊と対にして運用すれば、これ自体をマスターの宝具として活用できるわけだな。伝説の騎士王アーサー・ペンドラゴン。マスターである僕との相性など
Arthur.
君の次にしてね。
King Arthur. Yeah. Excalibur, that's what they called the sword too.
正直なところ扱いやすさだけで言うなら、キャスターかアサシンあたりの方がよほど僕の性に合ってる。
Yeah. You won't have to carry a massive sword like that. You can just use some small daggers.
あなたの戦法はどうあれ、あなたの夢を、理想を知れば分かってくれるわ。きっと彼だって私のように。
She is with him all the way. Well, that already became clear in the very first scene of the show, but...
策がひらめいたよ。
こんにちは、リン。
こんにちは、キレ。
外出かな。随分と大荷物のようだが。
Oh, so this is that girl.
今日から全城の家でお世話になりますから。キレはお父様のそばに残って一緒に戦うんですよね。
Yeah, okay.
そのために弟子として来たんだからね、私は。
キレ、あなたを信じていいですか？最後までお父様を無事に守り通すと約束してくれますか？
それは無理な相談だ。そんな約束ができるほど安穏な戦いであるのなら、何も君や奥様を避難させる必要もないだろう。
やっぱり私、あなたのこと好きになれない。
リン、そういう本心は人前で口にしてはいけないよ。でなければ君を教育している父親の品格が疑われるからね。
お父様は関係ないでしょ。いい？
Yeah, you're not exactly helping his reputation.
お父様に怪我させるようなことになったら絶対に容赦しないんだからね。
Okay. She's a feisty one.
大声を出して。
お別れの前に私を激励してくれていたのです、奥様。
Well, it wasn't exactly a pep talk, more like a threat, but sure.
琴峰さん、どうか主人をよろしくお願いします。
最善を尽くします。ご安心を。失礼します。
I like her though.
ちょうどいいところに来てくれた。手配していた聖遺物が今朝ようやく届いたよ。見たまえ。これは。
Oh shit, what the hell is this? Like a
この世で初めて
fossil of the very first skin shed by a snake on this. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like a dead snake or snake skin.
あれを呼び出したなら、その時点で我々の勝利は確定する。
Oh no. Who is this? The kid?
いや、さくらちゃん。
Oh, it's him.
今夜はね、私虫ぐらい行かなくてもいいの。もっと大事な儀式があるからっておじい様が言ってた。
So she was the kid that they were holding there in the worms and stuff, I guess, right? Huh?
カリアおじさん、どこか遠くへ行っちゃうの？
これからしばらくおじさんは大事な仕事で忙しくなるんだ。そうなあ、さくらちゃん、おじさんの仕事が終わったらまたみんなで遊びに行かないか。お母さんやお姉ちゃんも連れて。
お母さんやお姉ちゃんはそんな風に呼べる人はいないの。いなかったんだって思いなさいって、そうおじい様が。
Wow. No plans to go back, I guess.
じゃあ、遠坂さんちの葵さんと凛ちゃんを連れて、おじさんとさくらちゃんと4人でどこか遠くへ行こう。また昔みたいに一緒に遊ぼう。
あの人たちと。
I mean, she just said she's never seeing them again. Yeah, exactly.
きっと会える。それはおじさんが約束してあげる。
He's making a promise to her, though.
じゃあ、おじさんは
I don't think that's really a promise he can even live up to.
バイバイ、カリアおじさん。
Man, look how he's limping.
バイバイ。
Yeah, that might be bye-bye for good.
召喚の呪文は覚えてきたであろうな。
あ
あ、いいじゃろう。だがその途中にもう2節別の詠唱を差し合
Oh
わせて。
no.
どういうことだ？
何
Yeah, that can be good. You already know.
カリア、今回呼び出すサーバントには強化の属性を付加してもらう。
Berserk? Yeah, that's one of the types that they talked about.
満たせ満たせ満たせ。
One of the World of Warcraft classes. That's what I would associate them with.
王国に至るサンサロは循環せよ。
命令を召喚するというのに、こんな単純な
So they're all performing this ritual like simultaneously. We're seeing all the different factions right now.
それほど大掛かりな号令は必要ないんだ。実際にサーバントを招き寄せるのは聖杯だからね。
聖杯のよるべに従い、この断りに従うならば答えよ。
It's interesting because, I mean, it's the kid doing it now. I don't know if anything is gonna go wrong there or something. That's the impression I would have. It was never supposed to be him, right? It was supposed to be the one dude doing the lecture. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty hype though. Were they all like meant to do this at the exact same time? I guess so, right? As a specific time cut out for it. Oh, what? Yeah, that's a physical form, alright, but who even is that? How does this work? Oh, it's kind of like what they... Is that what they showed us, basically? Like, well, yeah, they talked about the servants, so these are the servants, I guess, right? I guess I'm finally sort of understanding it. We've seen, I think, all of these then in the... Yeah, the part that they showed. So they're bound to help them out. Man, dude, what a... Wow, yeah, complicated first episode. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Alright, well, this is kind of a first for me with reaction videos, I gotta say, but I literally ended up, I think it's about an hour since I watched the episode, not gonna lie about it. I watched a different channel do their reaction for the first episode as well. They were watching the dub, so I guess that made it a little bit easier for me to follow along with it too. I read the whole like wiki summary for the first episode, because dude, I mean, this is me, but like I want to make sure that I get everything, especially with an episode like this. This was a complete info dump, right? And I hope most of all, I hope that the reaction to Julian was at least still sufficient. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I didn't really say much in the moment at all. I was trying to follow along, and like even at times when I provided commentary, I feel like it, you know, it was just me not catching onto things whatsoever, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, like I was genuinely confused in the beginning that too, when we saw all these different characters, like, wait, were they one and the same or not? And it's like only now I'm finally starting to understand like what the different parties really are in this massive, yeah, war for the Holy Grail that I guess we're going to be taking part in. I still have plenty of questions lingering, right? Like, what? I mean, I get that they're fighting over the Holy Grail, but what does that get you? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the what's the reason that they want it? I mean, I get that they want it, but why? You know, like, what's the practical purpose of it? I don't know if there really is one, or if it's just like about power, or about like, oh yeah, knowing that you are the one that managed to acquire it or something, right? But like, again, I'm still trying to make sure what it is that desperately makes them want it. Because, for example, there's the one old guy that I commented on that he looks like Gollum or whatever, right? Like, he desperately wanted it, and he was using the kid basically to get it, right? He had the kid in mind to become the master, but he ended up making a deal with God, I hope that, man, was it Karia? I think it was Karia, right? God, I'm literally gonna have to like Google it now real quick just to make sure. I think it was him. Yeah, it was him. It was Karia. Okay, so he ended up making a deal with Karia because Karia wanted to get the kid freed. Was Karia actually the dad of the kid? I think he's supposed to be, right? Because we even saw later on, like, the other kid, Rin, I think she was called. She had this confrontation with, was that Kirei? I think that was Kirei. Yeah, I think that was Kirei. She had a, like, dialogue there with Kirei saying, like, oh, will you look out for my dad or whatever, right? So I guess Kirei found out that Karia was taking part in the war too because of it. But yeah, anyway, so that was confusing to me too. Like, why is the kid interacting with this other candidate? It only added to the confusion, if you get what I'm saying, with the amount of characters and parties that we're dealing with. The kid was much easier. The kid is called Weaver, apparently, right? But like, his story was kind of standalone and separate from everything else. Plus, he was a kid, so it was easy to separate from everybody else. Funny how he actually ended up basically stealing the artifact that's necessary to take part in the war from somebody else, who was supposed to have been the one, I guess, doing it, right? I don't know. Is that going to still result in conflict? Is the guy going to come back and, you know, like challenge him for it? You've also got like a whole deception play going on with, I think, Kirei then and the one other guy, Tokiyomi, I think, that's supposed to be him, right? Like, they're both summoning a servant for themselves, and they're gonna be acting out as enemies, but they're really gonna be, I mean, they're really on the same side, as it was mentioned, right? And then you've also got Kirei's dad, who I think is sort of supposed to oversee the whole thing. So what the hell is gonna go on there? Yeah, and then last of all, the last party that I didn't mention yet was Kiritsugu, right? I have them all on the list here, but even then, reading the names, I have to remind myself who they actually are still. But like, Kiritsugu was who we saw at the very beginning with the wife and everything, right? And they got that kid. Yeah, so basically that separates all the parties for now. Good to know, even if, like I said, the general questions that I'm still left with, like, okay, why necessarily are they fighting over this Holy Grail, and what's it gonna give them and stuff, right? That'll be interesting to hopefully get an explanation for. Yeah, the final scene was definitely quite hype. Seeing them all, finally summon those different types, right? You had the Berserk and I forget, like an Archer, I think, as well. I have them here actually listed as well, like an Assassin. Again, bunch of different sort of World of Warcraft, like classes, as we basically call them. So it has, King Arthur was mentioned too, Excalibur. It has some real middle-aged vibes to it that I very much appreciated. But yeah, like, first and foremost, I always pay attention to the story, and I want to make sure that I get it. And that was already a task in and of itself, I will say, with this first episode. Perhaps honestly the most complicated episode of anime that I've seen yet. Or maybe, let's say, at least the most complicated premiere. Attack on Titan had some pretty complicated stuff when I watched it, for sure. But I feel like compared to this, that was kind of a cakewalk. You know, like, especially the first episode was easy to grasp, if you get what I'm saying. I know Steins Gate had a very complicated first episode for me, but I feel like I was able to make sense of that like on my own relatively quickly, and with this I needed some like guidance more. So yeah, I mean I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I want to make sense of it, right? And I'm gonna actually get started on the second episode here straight away myself. And so yeah, I mean the question will be how much how easy it will be to follow along with that one now that I know at least the backdrop a little bit more, that I know, and like I'm able to separate the characters. I'm not diving straight in, because that would have just made things even more complicated, if you get what I'm saying. I think right now I have a pretty good overview, and I'm looking forward to, you know, diving back in and seeing where we go from here. So for now, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to the first episode of Fate Zero. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check the pinned comment in the comment section, or the link on top of the description to see if there's early access to more episodes. And then for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.